Tua going to hand this one to Breida. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa.
Ooh, good.
That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The catch and run good for 24 yards.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
Yeah, just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. On 2nd down.
Oh, that's on me. Good move.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Miami.
This is Breida. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. Flush to his right. Looking sideline, incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki, and it's 3rd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Here's Tua. They'll set up a screen for Breida.
Oh, my gosh.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive.
What is that button to grab like the shoestring tackles does, Shady?
They are so amped up to get
This
to the quarterback
X?
that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Now it's Breida. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
I don't know
You're
about
not
you,
watching
Brandon,
it?
but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Dolphins are going to take a 1st quarter lead. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
Makes the score Dolphins 7, Broncos nothing. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costing about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Block, and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back.
Boy?
What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football in the triple option, you've actually called that play.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way.
Juke, you said?
Impressive.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression.
Well, nigga, fuck you guys. That's what I said. I ain't, boy. I'm tired.
Right here because it absolutely applies.
Yeah, I just helped you. Oh, that's on me. My heart.
That was something to see.
And if you look at the next
I gotta
stats,
stop
you'll see that
talking
he
to
topped
you.
out at an even
Nah,
20.
that's what I said. It's just done. I'm just done talking to you about it.
At the Dolphins' 41-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They give to Taylor out of the gun. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now a play fake, and here's Locke.
Wow, Drew Lock?
Pro Bowler Xavier Howard.
Damn.
And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Well, yeah, I seen the flag come out, so. But, dude, I'm telling you, I don't got one quarterback in no league, nigga. Just getting no. I mean, you feel you getting up there. Shit. It ain't like.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2
I really
first
work
downs.
I still gotta work Baker Mayfield.
Settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
He's at least what?
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They run with Taylor. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
You see the fat nigga almost did.
Taylor, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. here, Brandon McManus for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
That's all right. This nigga is so impatient.
Come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They run with Breida. Roquan Smith, the Bears' leading tackler last season, makes the stop.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Tua. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
So young fella.
21 yards.
And the Dolphin first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Say that again, bro. Yeah.
On play action, here's Tua. And his throw is incomplete.
Everybody just runs. Oh. Yeah, I watched your game, bro. I was just saying. I don't know why you be giving away games.
I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking
Just
about
be playing too
commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Well, you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. Tua once again here on 2nd and 10.
Oh, I'm running away. Nigga, I'm telling you, I am the worst of the fucking worst of the fucking worst of the worst when it comes to fucking music. I mean, I hate because I'll be like, you seen I got that one pick on you yesterday, but that's one every fucking blue moon.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Yeah.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. And he'll lay
He caught that.
What a diving catch there. Tua finding Gesicki there for a Dolphin first.
First down.
Yeah.
These two teams all tied after one.
The score tied 7-7.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Here's Breida. Down to the 25. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Tua going to throw. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. There's a tennis there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Off the play action, Tagovailoa.
Man, like, how did this dude fucking blocked me like that. I wonder if that was my dude. That was my dude, huh?
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Wow.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Matt Breida with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, football vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about
you getting rid of him?
It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
At their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, that's about an even trade.
The Broncos onto the field, ready
Gotta
to
give
start
them,
their
give them
next drive.
something.
And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
Oh, get through there,
not much
boy.
to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax
What you talking
a little
about?
bit after they just gave up a score.
Yeah.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Taylor. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
Third and 2, Locke's going to throw. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he will have the Broncos first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. They get 5, and it will go ahead and move the chains.
At the 38-yard line.
Here's Taylor. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now the Broncos' big-ticket acquisition. It's Melvin Gordon. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 7 yards there and a first down.
In the offseason, Melvin Gordon made the move over from the Los Angeles Chargers to the Denver Broncos. He stayed in the AFC West, and now he has a mission to get back to being mentioned as one of the top backs in the league. With a young quarterback, Drew Lock, there, expect him to catch a ton of passes out of the backfield and use his ability in open space to make people miss.
1st and 10, Taylor now. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Brought down at the 48.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front They won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
What's up, man? I'm in the game.
Now to the
What you talking about?
Got a man. It's the rookie.
Hey, man, son, I'll have to call you right back.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Because I'm in the game, nigga.
The offense versus his own defense.
No, I can't wait. I'm in the game. I can't do that.
And put
Huh?
the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
Say what?
Well, they're perfectly executed crossing route.
I can't hear you, John. John, shut your ass up.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
I love you, man. I'll call you when I get done with this game.
To the 35.
All right.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter, 14-7. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Locke. Now Locke, he lost.
Oh, come on.
And this is picked up by the Dolphins.
Wow.
He's at the 40, the 20, 10, 5. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown.
Who the fuck got beat like
Big
that?
boy earning his lunch. That's what you call rumbling with the ball, Charles.
Wow.
Big man with football. He wasn't just earning lunch, Brandon. He was earning dinner. He was
Midnight snack.
everything that you could possibly do.
was
He did it on that play to pick up the ball and go.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-7. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
That was dumb, dude. Wow.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Back to Taylor on 1st down. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Play action, Locke. He's got his 6'5" receiver, that's Tim Patrick. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 30 big ones. On 1st down, it's Taylor. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
And that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Oh, you
Maybe
just
a measure
missed
of
your
revenge
block
there. He's on his
completely.
way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. Play action. Now it's Locke. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th. So on 4th down, on comes Brandon McManus and the field goal unit for the Broncos. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash.
This motherfucker,
and
dude.
off the left upright, and it caroms away, no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Oh my God!
And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound, Brandon, no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Is coverage on the play by Kyle Fuller.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch.
A gain of 14. First down, Miami.
Fucking man.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. Tua, the final shot before half. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this 2nd half as they trail, and we are back underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game.
They ain't looking good at all.
No yardage to be found.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash too.
Block off of play action. That's going to be caught by Judy. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 25 yards that time.
Nice catch there by the rookie out of Alabama, Jerry Jeudy. And I am fired up to see the chemistry develop between he and Drew Lock, their quarterback. And in addition, Cortland Sutton, their Pro Bowl wide receiver from last year. This might be the best pair of receivers the Broncos have had since Demaryius Bebe Thomas and Emmanuel Sanders. This should be fun for Bronco fans to watch.
They fake the handoff, now Lock. That'll be caught by the rookie, K.J. Hamler. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Taylor. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They run once more with Taylor. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with a 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Broncos draw a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Pretty nice work defensively there on the 1st down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Again with Breida. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
It's 3rd down.
Tua sets up to pass it. And that will be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Why that dude take forever to get going?
Return there of 14 yards. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing.
Oh, man, come on, man. That is fucking shoestring.
Run or pass is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
Yeah.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. The give to Taylor. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Off the play fake. Lock. He's got his tight end fan. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Noah Fant with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got his man.
This nigga got...
Well past midfield before being stopped just before.
Why can't I get my dude in there?
And during the scouting process,
Damn.
it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Run there by Matt Breida, and he spent the early part of his career in San Francisco sharing the backfield and sharing the ball. What you really want with him, open space and make sure he's touching it, because he can take it from 0 to the end zone in a very short amount of time.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Breida. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the shotgun, Breida. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa eluding the pressure right. That's complete right around the 8. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
When I see Mike Gesicki make a catch, I'm reminded of his athletic ability and go back to the time we were leading up to the draft and showing his career highlights, including high school volleyball, where he appeared he was almost jumping over the net. I expect him to continue to grow in 2020, start to make progress in 2019. 5 touchdown catches and 570 total yards.
And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Matt Breida with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Dolphins have broken our tie as they take the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
Off play action. Lock.
Oh, this dude.
Took a pretty good
You
shot
gonna
as he
really
tried
drop
to
that,
pull it
boy.
in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Oh, man.
The defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
Oh, I can't use it. No, come on, don't do me like that. Oh, man, no. Don't do me like that, y'all.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Locke. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Again, it's Taylor. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Brandon, unfortunately, I've been here before. They've had 2 opportunities to stop them, so this is demoralizing. They haven't gotten it done. Now you're calling all your blitzes, all your attack defenses, but you're not worried about playing your normal position. You're going to take chances now.
Well, you said it. 2 third down opportunities to get off the field. Couldn't do it, and the clock continues to roll.
Man, come on, dude. Like, goodness fucking gracious.
And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Man.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on the job training, so he's got a little way to work. That he's getting,
that should be right there.
And turn it into positives moving forward.
Damn.
On first down, here's Breida. Justin Simmons up from his safety spot to make the tackle. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. Sliding out of the pocket. He can run for it, and he will. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Whistles in a timeout at the 2:05 mark. So this defense wanting to get one more pause in before the 2-minute warning, and they do just that. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter.
At the 33-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. Now a short one to Gesicki. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Tagovailoa looking to throw it. Keeps himself upright.
Oh my goodness.
And he's got his favorite target yet again.
I mean, this is just the weirdest fucking shit that could be doing.
Get him to the ground at the 26.
So much
The little Max and Von Miller hits this nigga.
having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
A 43-yard attempt.
Oh, he blew it.
Sanders pushed it to the right. No good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Got some life.
That one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a 1-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. He'll look to throw. Open man Hamler, that's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
At the 23-yard line.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Lock to throw. This is caught.
Skull.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Tagovailoa. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Fuller. And he'll be out right at the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action, now it's Tua. And his throw's going to be incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And his throw here's incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On play action, here's Tua. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
That's what's mean. That's mean. Have a nice fucking shit.
To throw is Tua. He's airing it out for Williams. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Preston Williams, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw is Tua.
Oh, get up!
Intercepted.
Get up! Get up! Where's this nigga here?
Go out to the 42-yard line.
Well, let's go for it, Brandon. You done did it before.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So this thing rests on the shoulders of Brandon McManus. This from long, very long range.
Ah, no! No, Sam!
And this
I had to guess this, but since I couldn't get it.
Well right to boot. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the fourth.
Fuck.
So it was a golden chance to go ahead here in the final moments, but he misses for a second time in this game.
Brandon, either one of those go, and they might be on their way to a victory. Instead, they're going to have to hold on here defensively just to force overtime.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Tie game, probably time for one final play here. What do you do in this spot?
Now you're thinking about Hail Mary. You've got to find a way to...
It's caught at the 10.
Damn.
And he's finally out of bounds, but he's taken it all.
Who's that, Darby? Getting your ass toasted like that?
4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll start with a give to Taylor, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
First throw of overtime for Locke.
Man.
This one incomplete.
Wow.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the
That dude lobbed. Oh, the ball.
Great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Damn.
What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7. Play action. Now it's Locke. Got a man. It's Judy complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. They'll run on 1st down. It's Taylor, and he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State.
I could see what he was thinking.
I'm slow on my shit, cuz.
Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry.
Tell me, you don't get it.
On that one being bigger.
They'll keep it on the ground. Taylor. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Gordon on 1st down. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
You know Melvin Gordon is very effective getting to the perimeter, but being a former University of Wisconsin Badger means you know how to run the ball inside and with power as well. I also like the fact that he's a weapon in the passing game. Had as many as 58 catches in a season. Throw it to him in space and look out.
2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. first down. It's Taylor. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. They've had some success here in overtime in this opening drive running the football right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to them.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll keep it on the ground. Taylor. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. And I know you with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, breaking.
Look at this, what the fuck?
Touchdown, and the game winner in OT. Great game to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Broncos, they remain as hot as anyone at 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll have another home date next week as the Kansas City Chiefs come to town. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Ooh, man, it's got to be.
So,
damn. Jonathan Taylor. Beat up cold. I'm about to right now. But I ain't mad. That's how you get practice. I did. Hold on. Lock. Nah. I gave it to Cole. No, fuck. That dude ain't playing. Come on, Cole. Let me get your ass on, Cole. Nigga, that's where we come back. Man, what's the fucking shit? You done lost 2 games? Oh yeah, you did. Mm-hmm. Ooh, that put the Dolphins on up out of there. Yes, indeed.